Angel with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to do a little Halloween craft today. And I'm really excited about it. I'm always excited. I'm just an excited person. Okay, so we're going to be using these Dollar Tree napkins. And I think they really look Edgar Allan Poe-ish. Okay. And then we are going to be using this really cool wall trim edging. I don't know what we're gonna call it. I forget what they call it. I got it from Temu, and I have not measured, but I think we should have plenty to go around. It's that really cool foam border. Can you see the detail in it? You're gonna, because we're gonna do some fun techniques with this today. So I thought we would frame this piece of beadboard I'm going to use, but you can use any Dollar Tree surface will do. And then we are going to hang it with the black creepy cloth. I think. If I don't like the look of it, we'll change that up. So let's just get this stuff out of our way at the momento. And then I have a spider and one little lonely skull left from the Dollar Tree that may go on this as well. But the first thing we have to do, and I also scuffed my board already a little bit before I came on here, but now we need to take these napkins out of the package because I want to see. We're going to take it out of the package anyway, and we're only going to use the one square right here. That's the picture I want. Okay, and I just wanted to see though, when you open it up you get 4 of them. Okay, so you get 4 pictures in one napkin. So we're going to just go with the one square, and we're going to cut that black edging right off too, because it only has it on the bottom and the right side of the napkin. So I'm just going to cut that off. This is the black edging I'm talking about at the bottom here. Can you guys see? I always say that, and then because I can't see what I'm doing in the camera I'm filming on. So then I go back though sometimes, and I will catch it on my big screen TV. Speaking of that, I have a subscriber, Gloria, that has been watching my my Saturday Night Lives over on Facebook, and she said they watch me every night on the, or not every night probably, I shouldn't say every night, on the big screen TV. So then I'm like, oh my goodness, now I'm like, alright, we're going to take 2 little pieces of tape. We're going to separate our napkin, and we'll throw that one away because it's stuck. Excuse me. Every time I get on video, I either have a cough or a sniffle. Alright, so our napkin's going to go down in the middle, right here in the middle, and then I want to see, I might just frame the napkin in instead of going all the way around our edges. We might just do it that way, which I think we are going to do. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, because get this out of the way here, is Mod Podge our napkin on, or you can use the purple glue. But that's what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll use the purple glue stick. Why not? Now, I do have a beadboard, so I am going to try to get that in the grooves. I want my napkin to go in. I'm gonna sand that away. Kind of blind eye here. I should probably have put it. Let's put a little bit on the napkin, on the edges especially. I just am always afraid of ripping my napkin, but so what? I have 100 other ones, right? That's what my sister says. So what if you rip it? You have others. And she's right. And I want to make sure I get those edges really good. And then we're just going to put this right down in the center. And we're eyeballing it. Probably should hold it up a little bit. All right, now smooth that right down onto your surface with a scraper or even your fingers. Napkins are so, you know, thin. Really, just a fingertip is all you need. Let's just get that all down nice and smooth. I'm pressing down in my grooves. Pressing down so that when I sand it, it will look old and distressed and more creepy. All right, now we are going to just take this little heat gun real quick. Let's just this dry just for a minute. Then we're gonna put a good healthy coating of Mod Podge over it. I just want to make sure this is good and dry. Really good and dry. All right, now we're gonna just take a little Mod Podge brush. I like to use the makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree, but you can do whatever you like to do. I'm just gonna put a little dab, if I can get it open. I'm gonna put a little dab over here in the corner of my, I have that little silicone mat I got from Temu. It is amazing. I have two of them. One's clear and one is white. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and go around my edges first here because I want those to really lay down flat. And I'm gonna do this corner and this edge. I like to do that, and then I like to work from the inside out. Oops. And I see some bubbles coming, so what happens now is we give it a little heat. That purple glue stick might not have been dry underneath, and we just wet this a lot with the Mod Podge. So you can see I'm holding my Mod Podge brush in my hand and smoothing out these wrinkles right away as they come up, and they will lie right back down. And then you're just going to make sure that you get that all sealed in all directions, working from the inside out. Pressing down in those little crevices. Sticky. All right, now we are going to have fun with this. So this is already self-adhesive, but we'll probably glue it on anyway. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna measure this and cut it. So it's gonna be cut about right there. Now if I were to miter this, I would need this. All right, that's going to be too confusing. We're not going to go with mitering because I know I could get the miter, but I was thinking I could do this and slant it and then they would both work. Let's try that. Let's try it. What do we have to lose? So if we do it like that, oh yeah, so if we do it like that, it's not really a right angle. All right, we're just going to keep it simple. That would work if I had the right angle. Okay, so we're going to just cut to measure. We're going to need two of these because we need a top and a bottom. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend, and today is 9/11, so we remember all the people of 9/11 for sure. Never ever forget, right? I'm sure there is somebody here that knew somebody. They say that we all know somebody that was affected or that was in the 9/11 towers or any of that, right? So, all right, I'm placing this because I might have to trim them. I didn't cut exact. I don't know why I didn't cut exact, but that one's way too long. All right, so we're going to trim this up, trim it here. Let's see what we're doing, what we are. If I do it like that. I didn't measure it right. We're going to have a big piece, so I got to fix that. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I just wing it. Alright, let's see if we do it that way. I know you guys are watching me figure it out. I apologize. But it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, that's gonna work fine. Alright, let's just do it. So I'm gonna peel the backing off, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue as well. So this was this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my Cool Temp hot glue down, even though this is gonna stick. You know what? Before I do that, I have to make room this way. Okay, I just needed a little more measurement because I just have to think sometimes, and thinking is not my strong suit. Alright. If I do it like that, and then like that, this will be short, right? Alright. We're gonna go for it. Let's take our paper backing off. Put a little glue. I'm going to come down a little bit. I really wish that I could have mitered these corners, but I know if I were not on, that's not the right way. If I were not on camera and I had all the time in the world, I would figure that out. So you can miter your corners and make a much nicer frame. But this is fun because we're gonna actually do a sponge. You know the sanding sponge that we get from the Dollar Tree? We are going to use that to do a little paint technique here in a minute. Fun new things. Fun new things. All right, I am going to cut another piece because this is just not long enough. I don't know what I did, but it is just not long enough. So I'm going to just make a new one. And that should be perfect. Now this comes in all kinds of colors at Temu, and you're really supposed to put this in on your house, in your walls. You could frame a mirror. You could do wallpaper border halfway up the wall, and then you could take this, and I have to slice a little bit of this off. It's just gonna overlap a hair. So I'm just gonna cut that off and put this one right down in its place. And there is our frame. Cut this a little bit. Let me pull this up and snip this off a little bit with my scissor. Alright, there's our frame. There's our little Edgar Allan Poe. Isn't that cute? Alright, now we're not done here. We are going to take a little sanding sponge like this. One that is all worn out, has holes in it. Really, it doesn't really have too much. Oh, I threw it. It doesn't really have much more life left to it, right? So now what we're going to do, we got a little issue there. There we go. What we're going to do is make sure this is all down nice and neat. Love our little Edgar Allan Poe in the middle. Now I want to take my little, should have done this first. I get carried away and forget. I do want to sand off a little bit of my napkin. So I am just going to do a little tiny bit of sanding every here, there. You know I like my stuff distressed. If you don't like this step, by all means, don't do it. I like the character that it gives. So, just a little bit of zhuzhing there in those crevices. Ripping the paper. I like it like that. And it makes it a lot creepier if you ask me. Alright, so there's that. Now we're going to take, I don't know if you can see what I did to rough it up. You might not. Okay, now we're going to take this sanding sponge and we're going to get some white paint. We'll get some white Waverly paint. And we're just going to put a little paint on our sanding sponge. And I'm going to put my brush in. I don't normally like to do that. We're just going to paint our brush, or no, our sanding sponge. I know you guys are like, what is this crazy girl doing today? You're going to put a little bit of paint on your sponge. And now we're going to take that and we're going to press that down on very lightly to our design on our napkin. And we're not hitting the wood behind it. Let me get a little bit more paint. Probably the cat will do here. Because I want to get up top a little better. Can you see what we're doing? This is so cool. It doesn't hit my napkin. I'm not pressing hard. I'm just patting it down. And look what it did. Look what we just created. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love, love, love that. Love that. All right, now I am going to put some creepy cloth on here. Let me pick off that paper. It's still Mod Podge. I'm just going to take it and whatever's left on my brush and just kind of where I ripped and scuffed my paper, just kind of pat that down. There we go. So nobody can come along and kind of like pick a piece and peel it off. Okay, now let's get this creepy cloth out. I love this, you guys. I love this. All right, what I was thinking, if it comes out cute, is I have never played with this one yet, so it's still in the package, all folded up. I want to take a piece, much like this. This looks like it will work out perfectly fine. And I want to put some knots, dull scissors. Okay. I just want to take it. Let's open it up and see what kind of piece we have here. Because I want I want to knot it, put a whole bunch of knots in it. It's so fun. So there's our creepy cloth. Now, I want to take it and I want to put a knot, maybe a couple of knots, and I might not like this once it's on here, but this is what I'm thinking we will do for a hanger. Knot, and then another knot, and then another knot down here. And when we hang this, we're going to kind of drape it, the rest of it, over our picture. So we're going to have it like this. We'll take that behind there. I'm thinking out loud. We got our knots. Okay, we're going to glue our piece. Let's get, this is fun. We're going to glue, we need a glue stick. We're going to glue this hanger right over here in the corner. Put our knot on top. Ouch. And that was the cool temp. Alright, let's let that sit for a minute. Then I have the knots going across to be my creepy hanger. Then I'm going to spread out the rest of this netting over the picture's corner, and I'm going to put the skull and the spider there. And this is going to be creepy. And then in a couple of places, I'm going to get this iridescent paint, and I'm just going to paint a couple of things, like on the potion bottle and on the, maybe, I don't know, we'll turn it over and see what we have left. Now I'm going to just take this and I'm going to crisscross it. We're going to glue this knot to the front. And I am going to use this one. I want a heap ton. I want that knot sitting right in there in the front. And then we're going to spread the rest of our net down. Like whatever you want. However you can spread it out, making it look creepy, and then just tack it someplace up here in the corner with your glue. And up here also, just tack it. Where is my, here it is. Just tack this net in places that you can't see the board. And it's all stringy and easy to do that. It's just a mess, so there's no right or wrong. It's just fun. I'm going to do the same thing right along the top of the board because I want that stretched out on the top. And then I'm going to just get this, all this creepy cloth hanging nice and loose. And then we're going to take our little skeleton and our spider. And I don't know if we want, let's see, definitely want our spider up here. But do we want our skull up there as well? I think I want my skull over here. So, do I want my skull? Ooh, my spider came to life. Let me glue this hanger a little bit more there. Just like that. It was a little floppy. Alright, so now while we're waiting for that, do we want to put our skull over here? Maybe up here? in the corner. You guys can't see with my hands in the way. Look. Do we want that? Or, yeah, I think we will. I think we're going to put this guy sitting right up here. So if he's glued like that, though, I need him more. Yeah. I don't know. I'm talking my way through it. I'm just going to put this guy right here on the corner. And I'm going to put my spider right here on the net. And this project hold everything, yeah. Okay. Maybe one more spider. Do we have, I think I might have another spider. Or maybe that'll be overkill. Maybe we should just leave it alone. Do we love this technique though? Look how fun that is. And you can do it as dark or as light as you want. And when you're done with this, keep it. And then say you want to do another color of a different color, you're just going to paint over this again. All right. This is our creepy Edgar Allan Poe delight. What do we think, you guys, right? Creepy. Let's get the cobwebbies. We should probably keep all the cobwebbies on here this time. I kind of like that hanger. That was what I was kind of going for. What do you guys think? What do you think about this technique? So we're going to be using this technique on other things. You'll see this a lot more coming up. Check out Temu. I am not sponsored, but this is amazing. If I were redoing a house or a room, I would like wallpaper halfway up, paint the other half, and I would put this like chair rail. Like, I think that's, and you can paint it. It comes in colors. You can paint it. You just saw what we did to it. Wouldn't that be pretty in a room, right? All right, everybody. So that will do it for today's craft. And I'm all stuck together here with glue, and it won't come off for some reason. I hope you loved watching me make this as much as I loved making it with you. I hope you loved our new technique. And tomorrow is Tuesday Tree Haul, so make sure you're staying tuned for that, because tomorrow we're going to have lots of fun showing you what is out at the Dollar Tree right now. So much exciting stuff. And until I see you guys the next time, until tomorrow, I hope that you all give me a thumbs up. Do the sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to do a giveaway when we get up to 700 subscribers. We're almost to 6. We might change that, but right now it's at 700 subscribers, and we have all kinds of goodies in the giveaway box. So make sure that you are subscribed. It really does help my channel grow. All right, everybody, until I see you tomorrow, I hope that you all be good and do good. Bye now.